The State of Crypto is presented by Tron, connecting the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
Time to check in with CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who's also the editor of CoinDesk's The State of Crypto newsletter. Good morning, Nick. Hope you had a good holiday weekend. Nevertheless, miners have been having a rough time. Core Scientific, one of the largest Bitcoin miners by computing power, filed for bankruptcy protection last week. And now we're hearing some trouble over at Argo Blockchain. What's the latest?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, so this morning, Argo Blockchain requested that its foreign shares basically be halted on the Nasdaq stock exchange, pending an announcement to be made before tomorrow. So before open of business on the 28th. They didn't provide a lot of detail. The company just kind of, said there will be an announcement. But, based on past reporting from our colleagues, Eliza and Nelson, it sure looks like, they're most likely going to announce either possibly a bankruptcy or a successful restructuring deal to allow them to either continue operations or to announce that they've sold off some of their assets and, are able to make, whoever they need to be whole, completely sorted out. So we're waiting to see what that announcement is. It's also worth noting that the company said that its shares on the London Stock Exchange aren't trading today anyway because the LSE is closed. So when they say that they're making an announcement before tomorrow, it's possible that they mean before tomorrow morning London time. So could be in the next couple hours.
So this is, as Christine said before, it's not the first miner to go through this bit of a nightmare in recent days. Do we have a sense of just how bad it is out there for the miners and financially? Do we have a sense of like how many of them are getting ready to file or seem to be up a certain type of creek?
I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we can look to the miners that have indicated struggles already to get a sense of this. I mean, Core Scientific was one of the larger ones. They filed for bankruptcy earlier this month, or last week, actually, I think. Argo is another pretty, major global entity. The fact that these larger miners are struggling suggests that is really not good out there for miners right now. We're seeing, Bitcoin's price continuing to not, really do much of anything for the last couple of weeks. It's been, really hovering just below, I think, around 16,000 right now. And, if miners aren't able to break even or make a profit at these prices, then, just given everything else going on in the market, meaning, FTX's bankruptcy, all the other bankruptcies, the fact that everyone's kind of, seems to be trying, just looking for a place to stash their assets that's going to be safe for now. It kind of doesn't point to a good picture for miners or anyone really dependent on Bitcoin's price going up.
DCG also owns Foundry, as we should mention, as a miner, our parent company. Just saying.
Nick, finally, what's your regulation outlook for the rest of the year?
It's a good question. I mean, I think there's two different things that we're looking at, right? One of them being the various legal cases that's happening. You alluded to Sam Bankman-Fried's next trial on January 3rd, with our previous guest, but we've got a number of bankruptcies and lawsuits that we're just kind of watching out for. I don't expect anything major to happen on that front. The other side is the actual, regulatory front when, I want to say regulators might not be doing much of anything else at the end of this year. Congress is, they passed the funding bill, the omnibus funding bill, so they might be winding down. But in years past, when regulators have dropped last-minute things, it was usually during this week. So sleep in fear.